break. Now again, rewinding back. Yeah. You protecting Pac from himself. But when he came to New York and heard so many stories from across the room in here on how Biggie and Pac was close, they was cool, they was friends, they was that. How did all of that go wrong, in your opinion?
The quad shooting, it changed everything. It changed the scope of their friendship. It changed everything. And then Pac was going through his shit with the sexual assault case. It just changed everything. Because I met Pac when I went to do my little blinking, if you miss me part in Juice, that's when I met Tupac. And I had Stretch with me. I had never been like a big weed smoker, but him and Stretch hit it off brilliantly.
Right.
And they became friends, and everybody knew Big, and Big was on the come up. Pac wasn't really that big yet. Like, Juice came out in 93, right? Pac wasn't really that big. He already had an album out. He had already did the Digital Underground shit, but he wasn't the huge star that he became.
Right.
So everybody that was on the come up at the same time became friends. The quad shit shifted everything. It fucked everything up. We lost two good niggas because of some bullshit. Straight bullshit.
You feel like
it was bullshit. Everybody knew it was bullshit.
When you say we lost two,
Big and Pac.
You feel like that was connected
the East Coast West Coast war? Yeah.
Kicked off over.
It kicked off. And it really wasn't that. It was really Suge and Puff that had a problem.
But I heard even they were friends.
At first.
It was really Suge. If you, from the journalist.
It kicked the shit off. That was it. When Suge stood there, me and Dre hosted that Sauce Awards too.
95.
Yeah, 95. When Suge said, if you don't want you all up in the video, all up in there, dancing. Come to Death Row, dancing. That really kind of started it.
All right, but was it like a joke? You know how them, I might...
No, at that Sauce Awards, niggas was mad. Niggas want to perform on them niggas. But Snoop got out there like, y'all don't love us? We know we in New York. Y'all don't love Death Row. Snoop never was in that shit.
Right.
He never... Matter of fact, him and Pac had problems because Snoop was on the radio where Angie was like, I'll do a record with Big. I love Big. I love Pac. Snoop was neutral. Snoop didn't want to be in that shit, man.
He said, them boys don't want no problems. And he didn't say it in a mean way. He was like, them boys ain't looking for no problems.
No, it was a bunch of bullshit, bro. Yeah. That got out of hand, and the media had a lot to do with it. They created the East Coast, West Coast shit to sell magazines. And it just got out of hand. You know, ain't nobody gonna back down.
But what were the conversations like with Tupac at the time?
Fuck them niggas over there. That's what the conversation was like.
All right, from your perspective, would you feel your friend is responsible for your protection on his turf?
No. Not when you know where it came from. And I'm not privy to say where it came from, but he knew where it came from. And it had absolutely nothing to do with Big. Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. From what I understand, when he got upstairs and they took his gun from him, Big hid it in the piano. And then when all the cops came, Big walked back in, got the gun out of the piano, put it in his waist, and walked out amongst all of them cops with an illegal handgun. It just wasn't what it's supposed to be, and it got blown the fuck out. It just got blown, man.
But was it blown out because Pac was motivated to kind of push that narrative?
I don't know what he was motivated by. I can't really speak on it because I don't know. I know that was my dude. I know there's both my dudes. Right. I know Pac used to come to my mama's house. I know my mother used to feed the nigga. I know he was with Stretch all the time. I know when he came to New York, Stretch picked him up in the MPV from the airport and he hung around. It's just, I don't know how that shit got blown out of proportion. But I know I wasn't going to be in the middle of this shit.
Right.
I knew that. I knew I was Sweden, nigga, Switzerland. I'm neutral. I'm not getting involved in that shit. And I saw both of them. I was sitting next to Big when the lights came on in the Peterson Automotive Museum. Big reached between his legs and gave me a bottle of Dom P. and said, drink half this shit and bring it back. I'm like, how the fuck I'm supposed to drink it? Give it to some bitches, nigga. I don't give a fuck. So I got a Polaroid of all of us. I got a Polaroid picture of all of us together. Mm-hmm. It's me, Big, Puff, Stevie J, Jermaine Dupri, Big Gene, all of us together in the Polaroid. It took several Polaroids. Big was on the cane because he had had in a car accident with Steve, right? Yeah. So he gave me the bottle. I took the bottle. I started pouring it around. The party was lit. New York was in the house. It was fucking crazy. Everybody yelling, show me the money. Jerry Maguire was out. Ace is DJing. Me and Kenny Burns on the mic. It's just so New York up in that motherfucker. It was crazy. So I bring the bottle back. He looked at it, you drunk half this shit? And he reached between his legs and pulled out a bottle of Grand Marnier and filled it up and gave it back to me. So they shut it down. The lights come on. I start walking. He's like, Edwin. I'm like, what's up, Christopher? You going to Nas's party in the hills? I'm like, yeah, you want to ride with us? I said, nah, I'm good. I got a car. Because every time I went to LA, I was feeling myself. Nigga making some money. I'm getting me a Corvette drop top. It's fucking LA. Why not?
Right.
So I'm chilling. I got a car. That's the last time I saw him. So I get the call when I'm at the party. Somebody's blowing me up, 911. I have no cell phone. And I call him back and say, come to Mount Sinai. Big got shot. It's the last time I saw him alive.
Did you get to see him in the hospital?
No, not at all. Nobody was let into there. Everybody was like out in the emergency area where the trucks come in. Everybody's out there. Everybody's out there. C's comes out. He kicks a garbage can. He started yelling. And we knew Big was dead. That shit was just like quiet, descended. And the hurtful thing to me was how LA reacted to it. When you got up the next day and turned on the radio and they was talking about it, like the poetess was on and she was talking about it, and they were so disrespectful, man. He shouldn't have been his fat ass out here in the first place. He knew what it was. It's war. This is how we get down. I was like, wow.
But why?
Because that's how they felt. They had Pac's back.
Did you ever run into those people later on? And be
the people that were calling in?
Nah. No, not the people that was calling in, but like I heard the radio stations was kind of propagating.
No, poetess. I heard poetess. She definitely wasn't. She was opening up the line for people to say how they felt, and there was a lot of people.
She wasn't saying that people.
No,
were calling
it was the
in
people that was calling in. The majority of the people. She was like, rest in peace, Big. Big was an incredible artist. The people that was calling in, we opened up the lines. Y'all want to say something? They was being so crazy, mad, disrespectful. Super contrary to where we was at on the radio here when Pac died. Right. When Pac died, everybody felt fucked up.
Yeah.
I heard Angie announce it. I was on my way to the Nas concert. There's a video that's floating around of me telling everybody at the Nas concert that Nas told me, and I can't say that. You go out there and say it. That Pocket died that night. And we felt fucked up. Nobody was like, well, that's what the nigga get. Nah.
Nobody was doing that.
No, nobody was doing that. And Pac died before Big.
Mm-hmm.
But during that time, nobody felt like Biggie or Puff or Bad Boy was responsible for Pac's death.
Nobody in the East Coast.
But they felt that way in the West Coast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Big is dead right now because people felt like Big was responsible for Pac. And he definitely wasn't. If you watch the fucking Biggie Tupac shit, that the whole series, I forgot what they did on it. Mm-hmm. You already know. It's right there.
The fight in Vegas.
Yeah, it was. That's what that was about. That had nothing to do with Big. But people felt like that because everybody was so up in arms. Like, you know, you scared to go to LA. My mom's like, get on the first thing, come home, get the fuck out of there, because you scared. We went back to that hotel and Biggie died.
Yeah,
we were scared.
I heard the stories. It was like, yo, people thought Suge was killing everybody.
Yeah, we thought we was next. You don't want to go to get nothing to eat. Like, everybody's trying to change their flights to go home. You in LA. Fuck whether or not you in Beverly Hills, you still in LA. You on their territory. So we scared to death, man. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here as quick as I can. Hoodie on, pulled tight on my way to the airport. I ain't want nobody to see me. I was scared.